Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a extra turns video for Virgo for March 2020. If this does resonate with you and you'd like your own personal custom reading, please click the link in the description box down below that says book your own personal custom reading. I also have a sale going on, 10-minute reading for $10 if you're interested in that. I also have it in the description, literally like in the comments as well. And a little update for you guys, for the Google stuff, I actually ended up fixing it and with much help and much how would I put it, just all the positive feedback that you guys gave me in the comments down below was just amazing, and it really helped me to motivate me to try to fix it, to go in a more positive direction with it, and thanks to you guys, I was able to continue to do it. So we're gonna stay on this channel. We're not making a new channel at all, so no worries. I really appreciate the people that were like, I'll subscribe, I'll go anywhere. I really appreciate the dedication. I was like, it's just kind of, it baffles me a little bit because I don't expect people to want to go that far, but I really do appreciate it a lot, genuinely. So with that being said, I don't want to do too much of a big long spiel because I don't want it to drag out, but you're here for the reading, and so I'm going to give you your reading. And everybody loves their extra turns. I noticed the view count on these are crazy, so I'll give you what you want. I'll make it a good reading for you. I'm going to shuffle it 3 times in a row. You know how I do. And without further ado, I hope you're having a good day, night, or evening, whatever time of day you're watching this. Let's get started. The first question that I'm going to be asking is, what's the current situation between you and your ex? So what's going on between you and them, and what's happening, basically? I think I shuffled it 3 times, so we're just going to shuffle it one more time to be safe. Okay, so, whoop. What is the current situation? 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 So currently what's going on between you and your ex is that somebody is waiting for their ships to sail in. So we have this little dude here, which could be representing of you. It could be representing of the ex, basically. But one of the other parties here are waiting for their ships to sail in. So basically, what does that represent? That represents, trying to see if there's better opportunities, seeing, waiting for something to come up, just kind of waiting around and seeking different information, just seeking out different things that they want to see. They're not really ready to commit to anything. They're just kind of looking at their options, basically. And as you can see, it seems like this person has made their decision, so it seems like maybe you or the other individual. I'm dying here. Hold on. Give me a sec. I'm not restarting this video. Anyways, so it seems like either you or the other individual has already kind of made a decision towards what they want to do, but they're still kind of waiting for their ships to sail in. And there's other options behind them that they have a possibility to go towards. So coming back to the question here is, what is the current situation between you and your ex? It seems like you're kind of waiting for each other maybe to respond to each other. Maybe you guys are kind of in a waiting period, or just kind of distant from each other and waiting for different things, different people, and searching for different things. So what else is currently going on? What else is currently going on? What else is currently going on? So we have Wands is the current theme here, which is, fire signs, and, victory and passion and all that. So what this card actually is victory, and something is moving towards victory here. So what's currently going on? It seems like maybe you guys are moving in a more victorious type of situation, or maybe you're moving towards a situation without the individual completely, and you're moving in a more victorious situation with somebody else. And there's a lot of passion, there's movement towards this situation, and this is the main central theme. So one more card will probably tell us what's exactly going on. What else is the current situation? What else is the current situation? What else is the current situation? Okay, another trend here would be the wands. So it seems like there's an opportunity to be given a wand here. So what does a wand mean? The wand means that, passion, sexual drive. I call it the boom, boom, bang, bang to avoid getting demonetized. But I feel like the saying sexual drive it's okay. But basically, it's something to do with some type of passion being offered to you, and whatever sense you may think. So we have kind of having an overview here. It looks like maybe you're waiting for your ships to sail in here, and you're trying to move into a victory type of area. So maybe you're trying to move towards this individual. Maybe you guys are talking again, but you're in more of a passionate type of relationship with this individual. You're kind of like having an on and off again type of situation, but it's mostly just a sexual based type of situation. Considering the fact that we have the Ace of Wands is, an offering of, passion and all that other good jazz. Another way to look at it is that maybe you're kind of fishing around, you're waiting for new options, you know, you're kind of just looking at your options like, okay, hey, this is that, and you guys are both kind of doing the same thing, and you're having victory towards these different individuals because you're like, you know, just fishing around and having a good time with different individuals, and you're just offering different individuals a good time in the bedroom, and it's being successful for you. So, two different ways to look at it. What are the blockages between you and your ex? What are the blockages between you and your ex? What are the blockages between you and your ex? What are the blockages between you and your ex? Okay, so the blockages, it looks like, is that the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is having luck on your side. In this case, though, it's a blockage. So it seems like there's some type of luck not being on your side. It seems like there's nothing... things kind of don't seem too right in the situation, and you're not moving in a positive direction because it just seems like something isn't quite right. This could also be representing of maybe somebody's a little bit too wishful, maybe a little bit too much wishful thinking here to go in a more positive direction, and things aren't really going, and you know, luck isn't on their side. But regardless of this, it seems like the Wheel of Fortune is a blockage, right? So what else is a blockage? What else is a blockage? What else is a blockage? It seems like somebody here is crying over spilled milk. So what does crying over spilled milk mean, you ask? Let me tell you. Crying over spilled milk means that, you know, you're looking at your cups and you're thinking about all the negative things that happen, like the pain, the misery, you know, the stuff that negatively impacted, you know, you guys' relationship in the first place. And it's all spilled out on the floor, and somebody, you or the other individual, even both, are just really looking at it and really contemplating on it and just dwelling on it a lot. So the thing is, you're not really looking at the stuff behind you, right? There's a lot of opportunity, there's love, there's compassion, because cups always represent, you know, love, and you know, it represents emotion. But it seems like you're not looking at the stuff behind you. It looks like you're really holding on to those grudges. And henceforth, why this is a blockage, because this is the main central theme of it. So your guys are really holding on to things and looking at the past. What else are the blockages? What else are the blockages? What else are the blockages? We have fast-moving messages. Fast-moving messages, this could be representing of one or two things here. This could be representing of too much communication between each other, where to the point where you guys may be fighting. There's a lot of fighting happening between you two. This could also be representing of, you know, not able to communicate with this individual, where there's just a blockage overall of communication and there's a communication error. So you may not be able to talk to the individual as a whole because you're not able to communicate with them. So kind of wrapping up, what is the blockage between you and this individual? It seems like luck isn't on your side here, and it seems like you guys are really crying over spilled milk as a whole, you know, looking at the things in the past that cannot be undone. And there's a lot of fast-moving messages of passion, so maybe a lot of arguments that happened between you two in the past, which is causing a blockage, as well as maybe there's a communication error where you're not communicating. So, let me pull up my notes real quick. How does your ex feel about you? How does your ex feel? Let me move this to the side. How does your ex feel about you? How does your ex feel about you? How does your ex feel about you? Well, obviously, your ex feels very heartbroken. There's a lot of stuff going on. They're feeling like they're doing a lot of thinking and contemplating about the situation. And there may be a third-party person involved, or they feel like there was a third-party person involved in the situation, and they're just feeling really hurt overall, right? And how else does your ex feel about you? How else does your ex feel about you? How else does your ex feel about you? It seems like your ex feels like they really gave a lot of themselves away to you, right? So they feel like they gave a lot of their emotions. They feel like they gave a long-term commitment to you, right? And, you know, that they felt really charitable with their emotions, and they felt like they just gave, like they gave everything to you, right? And this is the main central theme. Okay? And how else does your ex feel about you? How else does your ex feel about you? How else does your ex feel about you? They feel like the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands can be representing of a person, an action, and or both. So what is a Knight of Wands? A Knight is, you know, a little bit of an older individual that has a little bit of maturity under their belt, basically. Wands represent fire sign energy, which represents Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. What are wands as a whole? You know, what are the fire sign people, basically? They know they're very passionate, they're really charming, they know what to say at the right time, you know, etc., etc. And what does a horse mean? Horse means going towards something, having movement towards something here. So, as a whole, what does this card mean? As I basically teach you tarot. as a whole, this means that they are, coming back to the question, how do they feel about you? They feel like they're trying to have some movement towards you, right? They're feeling like they want to have movement towards a situation pertaining to passion. So maybe they want to like go and they feel like they wanted to give you passion. They want to move towards you with passion. They want to do the boom, boom, bang, bang with you and have a good time, right? So, how does your ex feel about getting back together with you? How does your ex feel about getting back together with you? How does your ex feel about getting back together with you? How does your ex feel about getting back together with you? Okay, Knight of Pentacles. So again, like I said, Knight's a little bit of an older individual that has a little bit of more maturity under their belt. We have we have Pentacles, which represents long-term commitment, but also as a sign, this is a earth sign, which is Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. And again, like I said before, this is the horse, so there's movement. So they want to move towards you with long-term commitment. They want to be like, hey, I want to move towards you with long-term commitment. They want to be with you. They feel like they want to get back into a relationship with you. However, with this type of card, what this card represents as a whole as well, is that they want long-term commitment. However, they are really thinking and contemplating about the situation as a whole, right? And they want to make sure that they're going to be making the right decisions. Therefore, that's why the horse is basically stagnant, not even moving at all, because they want to make sure that they're making the right decision, and they're just going to be thinking about it for a while until they really make a solid decision to move forward, right? So how else does your ex feel about getting back together with you? How else does your ex feel about getting back together with you? How else does your ex feel about getting back together with you? Ace of Cups. What does what does Cups mean, and what does Aces mean as a whole? Ace of Cups means an opportunity of something. Something's being offered. So they want to offer you love. They want to offer you compassion. They want to offer you just they want to offer themselves back up to you, right? Then this is the main central theme of this. They want to get back together. They want to love you. They want to offer you this cup of love. They definitely want to have long-term commitment again. It's just that they're not sure how to approach the situation. So, you know, that with that being said, let's continue. How else do they feel about getting back together with you? How else do they feel about getting back together with you? How else do they feel about getting back together with you? Well, Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords, again, we have a lot of knights here, it seems. Knights represents a person that's a little bit older, that has a little bit more maturity under their belt. Swords represents quick, fast, swift, you know, really going on a quick pace. This is an air sign energy, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. And what does the horse mean? It means movement towards something. So as a whole, what this card is representing is somebody saying really quick, fast, sharp, rude, mean things, and they don't care what they say to hurt you. They really wanted to just stick it in there. They're like, they wanna tell you how they feel, and they want to just make sure that you feel it deep inside. So what I can, refer or defer from this reading as where they want to get back together with you, how do they feel about getting back together with you? I feel like they want to get back together. They're doing a lot of thinking and contemplating, and they're trying to analyze a situation. And, kind of like earth signs like Virgos, they want to really analyze and calculate the situation in order to make sure that it will be a best situation, right? To get back together in a long-term commitment way. And they really love you. They want to be with you. They care about you. They have a connection with you that they really can't explain. It's just like it's just spiritual in nature, perhaps, it's like really this their connection that they need and they want, and they don't understand why. But at the same time, I feel like they're having a lot of issue because the Knight of Swords represents, saying really mean, fast, nasty things really quickly, right? And I feel like they have a lot on their chest that they want to get out, and I feel like they just want to just tell you how they feel because they feel upset about a lot of stuff, and they just want to let it out, and they want to communicate with you how they feel so that you guys can come to an agreement, come to an understanding, have communication, because in every relationship, communication is key. Doesn't matter what type of relationship it is, communication. Compromise is also a big thing, so maybe you guys need to have a little bit of a fight and really express how each other feel, let it all out, and then you'd be able to compromise and come to an agreement, right? So with that being said, let's continue on with the questions. So Will you get back together with them within this month? So how this works, basically, if you haven't seen my, channel, also a little bit of a checkup. If you made it this far, thank you so much. Mwah! Comment down below if you made it this far. If you want to do that, of course. I don't want to force you. So if we get a negative card, then it will be, no, you're not going to get back together within this month, maybe a little bit later. It really depends on the time frame that we're doing this month. We also have, if it's a neutral card, it's a maybe. I feel like the universe doesn't really want to let you know at this moment in time. It's not really meant. You're not really meant to know, because I feel like you have to learn more information, and really it's a learning lesson you have to go through, basically. And then we have the positive card, which is yes, you're gonna get back together within this month, and things are gonna go in a more positive direction with each other, and you're gonna figure some stuff out. So let's give it a little bit of a shuffle and figure that out. Alright, so will you guys get back together within this month? Will you guys get back together within this month? Will you guys get back together within this month? Will you guys get back together within this month? Okay. So, even though they want to be together with you, even though they want to give you the cup of love and everything like that, they are still feeling upset. And I feel like maybe even you, this may not even have to do with them. This may have to do with you, actually. I feel like you're kind of walked away from your emotions, and this is a no, obviously, it's a negative, but I feel like you walked away from your emotions. I feel like you kind of disconnected yourself from the situation, and you just want to just dip out of the stuff, and you're just like, okay, I just really don't want to deal with this right now. It's really not worth my time. It's not good for me at this moment in time, and I just want to go in a more different direction for myself. So I feel like this is more directed at you, but it could also be directed at them. Maybe they don't want to, have the cup of love. They don't want to have their emotions, and they just don't want to be a part of the situation anymore. But again, it's completely up into interpretation. So let's get some advice for you. Let's get some advice. What is some advice? What is some advice? What is some advice? Come on, advice. You want to come out. Okay, I'm gonna pick that one because it was about to fall out. So, deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. It's a very cop-out type of answer, but this is what the card says. So basically, to explain this, if it wasn't obvious enough, it's basically telling you to look within yourself. Use your intuition, use your gut feeling, do what you know is great for you, do what you think is best for you, basically. And you already know how to deal with the situation, and just do what you want to do. Like, do what you feel what is right? So there's free will. You could get back together with an individual. You don't have to get back together. It's really completely up to you on what you want to do. There is nothing really set in stone, but it's just kind of up in the air. So with that being said, thank you so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing. If you want to see more videos like this one, hit that notification bell. And if you want to be a part of the notification squad and be featured in my next video, where I say in the beginning of the video, this person, is a part of the notification squad, etc. Anyways, there's some videos over here that YouTube has recommended for you. Don't forget to, again, like, comment, subscribe. Like I said before, if you made it this far in the video, I love you to death. Mwah. And I think that's about it. I got readings. You want to get your own personal one. Good luck in your endeavors, and take care.